exciting quiz show on television?
University Challenge.
Which programme asks more interesting questions than Sale of the Century?
University Challenge.
Which show has the brightest and cleverest contestants?
University Challenge.
Where can you have the most fun on Tuesday nights?
University Challenge.
And which is the most knowledgeable university in Australia?
Join Magnus Clark for the Australian premiere of University Challenge.
University Challenge makes the other quiz shows look like child's play. 9:30 Tuesdays on ABC.
Good evening and welcome to our special replay of the match today at the MCG between Essendon and Collingwood. Well, this afternoon, while we were televising the Eagles thrashing St Kilda by 88 points at Subiaco Oval in Perth, a titanic struggle was going on at the MCG, so I hope you've stayed up with us tonight to watch all the action. A crowd there of 27,000 turned up to watch a match which didn't have any bearing on the competition. The top 5 and the final 5 was decided in yesterday's thrilling round. But, well, if the 4 local matches yesterday were thrillers, today's game at the MCG matched it for every facet of the game. It was a tremendous spectacle, and I hope you enjoy it as we sit back and watch. The Bombers opened up an 18-point lead at quarter time, but 8 goals straight by Collingwood in the second quarter got the Magpies within 3 points at the long break. We pick it up a couple of minutes into the second half, and the commentators at the MCG are Clark Hansen, Ian Robertson and Bernie Quinlan.
Thrown, Salmon and Fellows. Well, nobody got that one. Now, Kerrison can run onto the ball. He does so. Long kick. Tuddenham the chance, marks. And Tuddenham looking good in the latter part of that second quarter. Now puts the ball at wide for Starcevic. Well, I thought it was intended for Starcevic, but the mark has been taken in defence. The hand pass comes out to Walsh, but the mark has been taken by Mullane. So neither side playing really positive football at the moment. Kroll gets it to Howard. Howard wide. Chance there for Doyle. Fists it down to Perkins, who gets one around the neck, and Perkins will get the free kick.
He was lucky.
Yes, he ran right back into trouble there, Perkins, but Collingwood are really having a dip at this match. I think they've surprised us a bit there. The tackle was definitely high.
Perkins in short, and he finds Kerrison still outside 50 metres. It'll need a 60-metre kick to score. He's going for the long one into the square. It's a good drop punt right to the front of the goals. A mark's been taken by Simon Madden at the back of the pack, and he hasn't lost much of his ability to take big marks in defence. 4th for the day, out towards Terry Danaher. Good roving by Nick Walsh through half-back, kicks direct towards centre-half forward. Good punch away. Hawker's there. He taps it over. Considine looks good. Kicks it into the pocket. Salmon out in front of Gayfer. Perhaps a little too far out to score. Gayfer, don't be too keen. You just may give away 15 metres, which could be crucial.
Salmon kicking from about 55 metres out.
Nice looking kick by Salmon to the front of the square. Good punch away, rush through for a behind to the Bombers.
Salmon's had a very quiet day down on that forward line.
First score of the third quarter goes to Essendon, and they lead by 4 points.
Kerrison to the other side of the ground looking for Christian. He's got too much height there for his opponent, who is Williams. David and Goliath job there, and Christian half-back flank. Gets a half-hearted lead to from Starcevic, but decides to go for the hand pass. Kick towards the middle of the ground. Oh, Salmon, you could have gone at that ball a little harder. Madden to Hawker. Now, Hawker nowhere really to kick it to, but then he spots Watson. Now, Watson can drop one in short to Thompson, and Thompson marks. And very loose defence then by Collingwood. Oh, that was silly. Howard in the way. Eventually the kick forward has been marked by Terry Danaher. And that was Baker kicking that ball forward.
Well, lots of fortune, isn't it? Because that was a bad kick from Thompson. He's smiling about it now.
So Terry Danaher had blood streaming from around his ear, whether it was from his ear or just under the ear at half-time. Looks pretty good now. And that should be good medicine for him as he puts it through for his 3rd goal.
Yes, well, it's good to see him back out there because he looked as if he had a rather nasty gash in the ear area. And Van der Haar's come off second best. He's not out on the ground at all. But here it is again. Baker gets a lucky kick away, and Terry Danaher in the right spot at the right time.
Well, he was lying prostrate just before half-time when he had that clash with Paul Van der Haar, and his recovery has been quite amazing.
I didn't think we'd see him back on the ground again, Danaher.
Well, I think Clark made the remark that he's a farmer's son, tough as old boots.
That's probably right too.
So he's in the fray very early. They punch away forward. There he is again, Terry Danaher. Krosiska under pressure. Kroll in support. Free kick being awarded to Krosiska in the centre. He gives the hand pass back to Kroll. A repeat performance. Kroll's kick to half forward. Good punch away. Collingwood's a chance. Starkovic around the corner. In front, Orville can't mark. Or he grabbed it out of the hands of Tuddenham. It would have been better in Tuddenham's favour. Orville caught with the ball, dragged to the ground, and will have a bounce about 30 metres out directly in front of the Collingwood goal. Essendon 13-7 lead Collingwood 12-3. 6 minutes into the third quarter, and young Tuddenham in a bit of trouble.
Yes, I didn't see what happened to him. He seems to be holding his head.
Let's see what happens.
Oh,
39 Johnston.
Yes, he cut the knee right in the forehead area. Would have tickled him up a little bit, I'm sure. Let's hope he's okay. He's played a good game, Tuddenham.
Bounce down on the half-forward line for Collingwood. Madden gets the tap down. Kicked out by Starkovic. High. It's like a rugby scrum. Doyle claims the mark. It didn't go the required distance. Walsh tries to go through. We're going to have another bounce. The trainer's still attending to Tuddenham. Says, no, I'm okay, and walks away from him. There's Daisy Williams giving the ball back to umpire Harris.
Perkins got a shove out of that just a little earlier. It might have been a Collingwood player that pushed him out. Doyle. Thompson held when he didn't have it. And the easy way out would give the free kick to the defender and break the play up. And it's Thompson for Essendon, 12th kick. He's done pretty well, Mark Thompson. Kicked one goal. Looks as though he might be playing in a ruck roving role. Good punch away. Starkovic. Long to Perkins. Do the shepherd. Not bad. Perkins in the pocket. Kick smothered. Howard's a chance. There was the shepherder from a moment ago. Doyle rewarded with the kick up to the pocket. But placing himself in a good position was Tony Danaher. He gets the handball away to Walsh. Walsh wide to the wing. Good judgment by Keane over Atkins. And Keane takes the mark for the Bombers at half-back.
Keane has been a pretty good player for Essendon since coming off the bench. Thompson. Oh, the hawker. Now that's better play on the Wallace. But now they're in trouble. And Mullane.
It was a free kick for a throw there. And it was unnecessary because they had a very clear passage of play there, Essendon.
Mullane looking for Starkovic. Fisted away from him by Anthony Danaher, but Watson tries to chip it in. Well, the kicking skills weren't there then. Thompson back to Watson, but he can run. He's shown that to us in this match. Foles kicks long for Salmon. Oh, Salmon should have got the free kick. Yeah, he was grabbed, pushed, shoved, everything by his opposite number 3, Gaffer. And Salmon on an angle has yet to kick a goal. Didn't do much at full forward in the first quarter. Had a run in the ruck in the second quarter. Now a chance for Paul Salmon to put his first major score on the board. He would be 40 metres out from goal on an angle.
He should kick this one, Paul Salmon.
Here he comes now. Distance there. But the accuracy's not. In fact, the Essendon fans behind the goalposts at that Jolimont end did not move one bit. But there you are, the left knee of Van der Haar tightly strapped.
Kick into the back pocket has been marked by Howard. Howard's long kick. Gaffer takes the mark in front of Foles. Plays on quickly. Short pass is a good one. Taken by Kroll in the centre. Long handball to Howard, who's come up from the back pocket. Turner, who's running well out of defence, up towards half-forward. High flyer Walsh couldn't mark. Ryan at ground level. Goes after it again, Matt Ryan. Takes possession of the ball. Can't break clear on the 50-metre line. And umpire Harris will bounce.
He's a little terrier, Matt Ryan, isn't he?
Good little player. Had 16 or 17 possessions in the first half. and doing well for the Magpies. At this stage, Collingwood trail by 11 points, 86 plays 75.
Eventually the ball kicked hurriedly out of that pack. Hamilton there for Essendon. The player there, number 44, O'Donnell. Hamilton still goes back. O'Donnell the chance now. Hand pass to Winton. Quick hand pass onto Folds. Too long, Gary. Howard. Quick hand pass across to Morwood. Onto Perkins. Perkins trying to do too much. He gets up again. Gives it back to Morwood, who chips it in short to Starcevic.
Oh, he's cool, Shane Morwood. He knows what to do when he gets the ball, doesn't he?
Well, I thought the Pies were going to mess that one up, but as you said, Bernie, Morwood very cool in a crisis, could see that young Perkins was in all sorts of trouble and backed him up well. But the ball eventually coming out to Starcevic. 40 metres out from goal. Oh, is it just drifting off a bit, or is it a goal? It's only a behind. So the difference now 10 points at the 11-minute mark of the third term. Essendon 13-8 to 86, Collingwood 12-4, 76.
Kicking in to be done by Tony Danaher. Gets good distance, 60 metres out towards the outer wing. Over the top, chance for O'Donnell, unfavourable bounce. He's backed up well by Keane. Keane with composure, handball inboard to the skipper with some attention being done to his left ear. Thompson, Watson, back to Thompson, who supported his teammate. Thompson goes for goal, offline. 1 goal, 2 to Mark Thompson, and the Bombers lead is 11 points at the 11-minute mark.
Those last 2 kicks at goal weren't hard from Essendon either. They could have made better of those 2.
Turner, a beautiful kick. Mullane can't mark. Good anticipation by Madden. Gets it across to Terry Danaher. Kicks long. Salmon the big chance. No, well spoiled by Turner. Oh, good play to get it back to Baker, and Baker snaps and hits the post. Quick thinking by Salmon to get the ball back to Baker, who had a quick snap but hit the post. Good, so another behind.
There was some good desperate work done by Collingwood defenders there.
There was. They were under extreme pressure. And that's probably made Baker snap a little bit... well, he tried a little bit harder and screwed it around a little bit too far, but good pressure by Collingwood.
Krosiska kicks it in and finds Mullane in the back pocket. 14th kick for Darren Mullane. Been a good contributor for the Collingwood side. Out towards the wing, Madden with experience put his body in front. Fellows in frustration gave away the free kick, and Simon Madden has the ball 60 metres out, 55 metres out from goal. Too far to score. He goes in short, looking for Salmon in the front, but over the top, a good mark to Krosiska. Looping handball out wide. Jamie Turner done well in defence for Collingwood. Oh, down he goes. Crude tackle by Watson. Coat hanger job. Turner in trouble behind play. Howard goes on with it, kicks it to half forward. Chance for Perkins. He can't quite control the football, and it goes out of bounds as Jamie Turner on his feet behind play, in the hands of the trainers, and the ball at half forward for the Magpies.
Well, I think if Collingwood had not have had that ball and had the advantage been paid, I think Tim Watson may have been dealt with a little bit more severely.
Madden gets the ball down to Keane, and his kick is a shocker. In fact, it wasn't Keane, it was Wallace, and the ball out of bounds on the full, and a free kick for Collingwood right in front of the member stand, and Collingwood can go into attack. Essendon have been down on that forward line. This will be the 16th kick for Ryan, and Ryan kicks high. Starcevic. Plenty of Collingwood players there. Nice roving by Doyle. Will the ball bounce the right way? It has. It's a goal. Opportunism at its best for number 14 of Collingwood, Doyle. Cameron Doyle.
Great roving by Doyle. Big pack of players went for that ball at centre-half forward. And there's a kick from Ryan into the centre-half forward area. And look at that roving. Maybe a little bit lucky. I don't think he even had a look at the goals. But a very favourable bounce. And now that's brought Collingwood right back into it. Only 6 points behind at the 14.5-minute mark of the third quarter.
I just felt Doyle has been rewarded there for some good hard work that he's put in since he came on in the early in the game. And good work. Ball kicked forward by Keane to half forward for Essendon. Mark taken by Thompson. Gives the handball to Terry Danaher. Was nearly going to handball. Kicks with the left foot. Kicks a goal. Oh. How easy did that look? 4 goals to Terry Danaher. And the Bombers hit back.
Well, he didn't look confident at all, did he? He looked like he wanted to give it away instead of having to kick on the left foot. Thompson, good mark. Running with the flight of the ball out to Terry Danaher. Looks for the handball. Then onto the left foot and right through the middle, Terry Danaher. And that's 2 goals to him in this third quarter, the vital third quarter.
12-point lead now to Essendon. 15.5 minutes gone in this third quarter. Fellows. Oh, nice play out of the centre by Mullane. High for Orville. Bit of pushing and shoving there. Tony Danaher, Anthony Danaher would have got the free kick, but the advantage paid as the ball's kicked out of defence. Off hands. Williams tries to get the hand pass away. Hawker's the chance now, but there's going to be a free kick going Essendon's way. And the recipient of that free kick is Considine. And it's going down to Hawker now, but Considine originally had it, but Hawker, the free kick, ball kicked up into the half-forward line, but the Collingwood defence too strong, and there'll be a throw in left half-forward flank for the Bombers.
45 metres from Essendon's goal. Salmon. Punch away by Turner over the top. Considine there. Now Salmon. Good hand pass. Folds. Short pass wide finds Thompson. And in a new role, Mark Thompson doing well for Essendon. 14th kick coming up. And a chance to kick his second goal from only 30 metres out. Not a bad looking kick. It's a goal. 15-10 plays 13-4. And before you know it, Essendon lead again by 18 points.
And Collingwood need to get the next goal to be right back into this game. If Essendon kick the next one, and we can see the game slipping away a little bit from Collingwood. But they've hit back in the past couple of quarters, and let's hope they can do it again, because it's been a very entertaining match up to this stage.
Ron McEwen back on the ground for Collingwood, and Glenn Howard off. 18 points lead now to Essendon. Kirison. Oh, Morwood. You got in the way of an opponent, a teammate then. Coming through strongly was Keane. Hand pass to Foles. This is looking good now for Essendon as Watson puts it to half forward. Nice mark by Turner. Lovely anticipation, explosive stuff out of the middle. He's run too far, claimed by Madden. Pretty predictable stuff. Fellows, hand pass wide to Ryan. Ryan in the centre to Perkins. Ooh, he better get rid of the ball. He does to Morwood, who's cool. Oh, he even has a bounce. That's cheeky. Tuggenham on there to Orville. Orville from centre half forward has put it through for a goal. Champagne football by the Magpies.
Well, great stuff by some young guys, huh?
Oh, tremendous. And that's really what this Collingwood side is. It's made up of young guys. Third goal to Mark Orville, and he's been a very good stand-in for Brian Taylor. Done an excellent job, but the way they moved the ball out of that back line, right up from one end of the ground to the other. There's Morwood, very cool. Took a bounce. Very creative player, Shane Morwood. Over to Tuddenham. And Orville dodges Winton and kicks his third goal and brings Collingwood back into the game.
Actually, Orville is at centre half forward, and McEwen, I think, is at full forward.
Yes, that change has been made, Clark, so he's been very handy up on that forward line.
Well, it's been a tremendous game by these two sides when not much is resting on it. And they've both given their all. The ball at centre half forward for Essendon. Surely that's a free kick to Atkins. Crude tackle by Baker. And Atkins takes it at centre half back. He telegraphs the hand pass to Gaffer, but Gaffer's able to get it away. Kroll has Gaffer in support, kicks it before he could perhaps gather it with his hands, and it goes out of bounds on centre wing.
Good play that by Gaffer.
2 goals the difference. Essendon lead, and we're 19 minutes, nearly 20 minutes into the third quarter. A free kick from that ruck contest has been picked out. It'll go to, looks like Keane.
Free kick to Madden against Fellows.
Yes, Fellows into the back of Madden then. Folds the kick up into the half-forward line. Christian was the player up. Francisca fist the ball away. Hawker. Oh, claimed No free kick. Play on, says the umpire. Kroll. Oh, a little worm burner there. Walsh comes through, loses the run of the ball. What can Perkins do for Collingwood? He's under pressure from Madden. He got a little shove. And will he get the free kick? No, he's not.
Well,
I thought he was there for a moment.
I thought he was a bit unlucky too. Simon Madden pushed him in the back.
There's been a couple of times that he's been...
Look at that, fair in the back.
Oh, yes. The play on the centre wing area, out of side. Perkins on the bottom of it again. Maybe he'll get one now. He has.
About time too.
Handball back to Kerrison. Kerrison handball to Doyle, who slipped over. Perkins. Good play by the youngster. Over towards centre-half forward. Good gather by Orville. Brilliant play. Mullane's caught by Hawker, but he gets away. Handball to Morwood. Over the top to Orville. Goal number 4 coming up for Orville. Offline.
Yes, that would have been very handy, that one. And there's Kevin Sheedy. He's looking a little bit concerned, as well he should be too, because Collingwood are putting up a very good and determined effort here in the third quarter.
11-point lead now to Essendon. The lead comes from O'Donnell. O'Donnell at half-back. Oh, he's cool. Perhaps could have been a little foolish. Finds Watson. In short to Considine. Watson runs past, looking for the hand pass, but not coming. Oh, there's Hawker also making space. Now Terry Danaher runs down, but he's covered by Christian, and Hawker shoots for goal and puts it through. That was a little too easy then, Bernie.
Yes, that's right, Clark. And Collingwood got plenty of enthusiasm and plenty of exuberance, but Essendon got the experience, and there's one of the experienced players on that side, Glenn Hawker. Kicked his 4th goal. They always seem to get away, good class players like Glenn Hawker, find a space to run into. And there he is with a very good left-foot goal, his 4th for the afternoon. And now a 17-point lead to Essendon at the 22-minute mark of the third quarter.
You really wouldn't know which foot that guy kicks with naturally, would you? He's so good on both sides of his body. Thompson, Mullane dispossesses with strength. Great play, Darren Mullane. Up towards half forward. Nearly a gather to Ryan. Starkovic into an open goal. And puts it through.
Beauty.
Starkovic, 3rd goal. And it's goal for goal at the MCG.
It just shows how important it is to win the ball out of the centre. There's Mullane. He's a dynamic player. Down in that forward line very quickly. Starkovic finishes it off with a good goal, and Collingwood still in this match.
Yes, the Bombers can't get the break on them. It's 11 points in favour of Essendon, and just as we've said so often, when Essendon look like getting the break, the Magpies come back. Madden gets the ball forward. O'Donnell tries to get it. Mullane overruns it. Hawker, Shorer, experience, into the pocket. Chance for Turner, and Turner will mark. Oh, that was a strong mark. Nice anticipation by Jamie Turner.
He's played well, Jamie Turner.
He's had a very good year, Jamie Turner, a very consistent player.
9 kicks, but he's been a dasher coming out of defence. Good kick out towards the wing. Mark to Fellows. Yes, play on. Advantage rule paid. No, he's taking it back now. Well, I did see the umpire.
I don't think they can pay the advantage rule when a mark's been paid, only on a free kick.
Well, maybe the other umpire may have stopped the play, but Fellows' kick goes up towards centre-half forward. Chance for Collingwood. Ball runs free. Thompson with desperation. Orville there for Collingwood. Ball in the centre where the bounce is tricky. Keane flicks it out. Now a chance for Doyle. Handball to Christian. Christian's flip on. Mullane. Now Walsh for Essendon. Long handball towards centre-half forward. Short kick off the ground by Keane. Williams under pressure. Collingwood tackling pretty good. Now there's a chance for Mullane. He rushes in and crashes Simon Madden to the ground. Shane Morwood gets a kick away towards half forward. Here's an advantage for Collingwood. Ryan out in front, gets the handball. No, he doesn't. He goes after the kick himself. Short pass into the pocket, and he finds Starkovic. Starkovic 35 metres out. A goal here will make the difference. 5 points. 11th kick for Craig Starkovic. 5th kick coming up for this quarter, and a chance to post his 4th goal. Nice long kick is a beauty. Bottler, 4 to Starkovic. 5 points the difference in favour of the Bombers.
Well, I thought when he was lining up, it'd have to be an excellent kick to kick that goal, and that's just exactly what it was. But look at this pace from Matty Ryan. He's been fantastic for Collingwood this afternoon. Got around Johnson very easily and finished it off perfectly with that pass to Starkovic.
She's a beautiful kick of the football, isn't he, Starkovic?
Yeah, it's a magnificent kick. That was a very tight angle, 40 metres out.
Only 5 points the difference. The Bombers still in front. Salmon gets the tap down. Winton tries to get the ball out of the centre, but he's being harassed off it by Mullane, who's playing a magnificent game for Collingwood, and Perkins takes the mark. He's a trier, and the go immediately plays on. McEwen, Anthony Danaher, Ryan, an easy goal, and Collingwood have hit the front.
Well, he deserves that, Matty Ryan, because he's been in everything this afternoon. He just passed that one to Starkovic for that previous goal. And there he's kicked the goal that's put Collingwood in front. His statistics, he's had 18 kicks, 4 handballs and 3 marks. So he's been a great afternoon for Matty Ryan. And that's his second goal for the afternoon also.
There's a few Collingwood supporters are keen to see them win this afternoon. A lot of flags flying. Big punch away by Salmon towards centre-half forward. Strong play by Christian. Folds, intercepts. Handball wide to Watson, being booed because it was a crude tackle in the second quarter. Terry Danaher over to centre-half forward. Baker, loose. Good hook kick. Mark to Madden, 25 metres out directly in front. And the Bombers could wrest the lead away from Collingwood. Again here, we're in time on in the third quarter. At the moment, Collingwood lead by a point.
Madden playing at full forward and Salmon back into the ruck.
Simon Madden a chance to kick his first goal. He's directly in front, only 25 metres out. And he doesn't miss those. Straight through the centre. And the Bombers lead again by 5 points.
And it's the first goal kicked by a full forward in the Essendon side this afternoon, so Gaffer's done a very good job. Here it is out to Baker, and an excellent mark here by Simon Madden. Gaffer tried to push him off the ball, but very strong mark.
Christian has moved back onto Madden, and Gaffer's coming up the field. Who's he going to pick up?
Looks like Bomber Thompson.
Yeah. Back in the centre with Essendon regaining the lead. Salmon gets the tap down. Doyle, trying to use strength. Comes off though. Oh, nice spoil then by Walsh. Comes down to Winton. Wide. This will be for Watson. Oh, Watson breaks clear. Brilliant play. He's got plenty of support. Away goes the explosive Watson. 50 metres out from goal. Has he put it through? No, offline through from behind. Well, if that had been a goal, that would have brought the house down, that one.
Jeez, he showed explosive pace again there, Clark, when he ran through that centre.
Christian kicks the ball to himself and runs into the back pocket. Gets the ball 60 metres away from the Essendon goal. Fellows takes the mark at half-back. He gives the hand pass to Turner. Turner comes up through centre wing. It's a poor floating punt kick towards centre-half forward. Walsh backed himself and did it well for Essendon. Kicks it out towards half-forward. High flyer wanted. Good backing up by Krasiska. Chipping in Thompson. Over the top to Considine. Christian comes out from full-back and does it well. Takes possession. Handball over the top to Atkins. Atkins has got players in support. Krasiska and Shane Morwood. Krasiska over the top to the wing. Perkins. Shane Morwood's run all the way up from the back pocket in support. Don't tell me he's going to mess it up. The bounce was uneven. It goes out wide. Here's Starkovic from half forward. Goes the drop punt from a standing start and kicks A behind.
That one would have been handy. Still, they're only 5 points down, Collingwood. 29.5 minutes gone to the third quarter.
And Terry Danaher, the lead. Can't get the mark. Doyle interfered, but keeps the ball in. Mullane, but the ball, no. I thought he may have kept it in, but the boundary umpire was right there to say no. It wasn't, so we're going to have a throw-in right in front of the members stand at the MCG. Collingwood's attacking area. Salmon in ruck. Does it easily. It folds out towards Winton. Mullane can't get it. Essendon have got the numbers. Folds has it. Oh, gets it across to Winter, but shocking kick as Ryan pounces on it. Left foot. Chance for Perkins. Tries to pull in a one-hander. Well, says the umpire as it comes out from Anthony Danaher to Williams, and Keane marks on the half-back flank on the outer side of the ground.
Keane, short left foot kick into the centre, finds Folds. Folds will put the Bombers right into attack. Good drop punt up towards half forward. Well judged mark to Shane Morwood. Rebound football could be disastrous for the Bombers. Morwood out to Mullane on centre wing, member side. Good chasing by Johnston. Mullane gets the handball into Doyle. Doyle's got Starkovic. Starkovic, good smother by the Essendon defenders. Wallace under pressure. Might get the kick away. No, he decides the hand pass to Thompson. Thompson with no one to give it to. Now goes long with the drop punt into the pocket. Good interception by Krasiska. Baker doing the roving for Essendon. Left foot snapshot for goal is offline over the boundary line on the full. And the free kick will go to Collingwood in the back pocket.
We've been singing the praises of young Doyle, but I think he lacks a little bit of pace, perhaps, to make the big time. But there's Christian, the kick in. Oh, Fellows and Bomber Thompson having a bit of a wrestle there. Hawker tries to get the hand pass away. Baker's got the free kick and immediately plays on. Gets the lead from Terry Danaher, but there's the siren for quarter time. And another great quarter of football, with Essendon leading by 5 points. Essendon 17-11, 113. Collingwood 17-6, 108.
Essendon had kicked 5 goals, 5 to 5-3 in that quarter to extend their 3-point lead to 5 points at three-quarter time. Well, there were still many thrills in store in the final term. The crowd was in an absolute frenzy as right to the wire it wasn't decided who was going to win the game. So let's sit back and enjoy the last half hour of the home and away season from the MCG, Essendon and Collingwood.
Yes, only 5 points the difference. Fellows goes out to Thompson. Atkins, will he get there first? He just can't get the bounce. In fact, the boundary line too close. Right half forward flank for Essendon.
He's had a quiet afternoon, Atkins. Probably been a little bit disappointing since he came over from North Melbourne.
Boundary throw in, half forward flank for Essendon. Hawker trying to break clear. Now Shane Morwood in support. Gafer across to Mullane. Mullane at half back, gives it off to Howard. Howard through centre wing, kicks it long. Madden at the back. Good mark to the big ruckman. Gives the handball to Wallace. Wallace, high left foot kick to the opposite wing. Danaher, high flyer, can't mark. Ryan roving, perfect. Through the wing. Kick smothered well by Walsh. Essendon now will go into attack. Walsh's kick, a poor one. Gafer takes the mark. Well, there's been some mistakes there. Gafer out wide. Perkins.
Over the top to Doyle. Doyle's not a quick mover, but he's got the space and looks good. Comes to 50 metres. Kicks long, but Madden's down there playing superb in defence. Starkovic was there by himself. He could have perhaps given it to him. Way goes Considine. Hand pass to Folds. The Bombers looking complete charge now. Wide for Watson. Over the top he can go to Keane. Now Keane will go running. He's going to draw an opponent. Kicks high to half forward. Salmon's the target. Christian behind. Collingwood players up. Essendon down. Baker's one of them. Oh, Baker's kick. Williams dives at it. Shocking kick by Baker. And there'll be a bounce at half forward for the Bombers. And there's a change being made as Brendan Moore comes on for Essendon. And it's Johnson off.
The bounce right in front of the Essendon goal. Essendon leading by 5 points. Fellows tries to take it out of the air. Chance for Keane, held by Kerrison. Salmon, handball wide to Thompson. Back to Folds. Folds shot for goal from a standing start. Not bad. Up in front of the square. And it's punched over the boundary line by Turner. And we'll have a throw in right up against the behind post. There's Johnston and Paul van der Haar, who hurt his knee just before half time. Boundary throw in. Salmon gets the tip across. Baker into an open goal and hits the post for the second time. 6 points the difference. Essendon lead, and we're nearly 6 minutes into the last quarter.
Yes,
And the kick in.
I just thought Atkins may have done a little bit better there. Shouldn't have allowed Baker in to have that shot at goal.
Mullane to Tuddenham. Tuddenham under pressure from Wallace. And of course, Tuddenham shaken up a few moments ago. It's a 6-point lead now to Essendon. Fellows gets the tap down. Mullane tries to play the pack. In fact, holding the ball. That was a lovely one behind the back. That was real basketball stuff.
I've never seen one like that before.
Free kick going to Keane. Thompson. Play on, says the umpire. Tackled by Dacos. He's been quiet. And the mark has been taken by Salmon. Gives the hand pass away to Considine. And what was he trying to do? Trying to get a hand pass away, but there was nobody there to take it.
Well, that shows how his confidence is at the moment, Paul Salmon. Normally he would have went back and put it right through the middle. But he put Considine under tremendous pressure.
From the throw-in, there's scrimmage in the goal area. Daisy Williams there. Kerrison. Oh, it's pretty rough and tough. And Daisy Williams saying, well, look, I copped one on the head, umpire. Have a look. Well, that was Krasiska with the free to Doyle. Doyle, the kick out to Fellows. Madden tackles him. The umpire deemed Fellows had played on. I didn't think so. Madden onto Hawker. Hawker to foot.
Folds between the centre and centre-half forward. In short, good lead by Hawker. Good spoil by Collingwood's Gaffer. Now Mullane. Oh, shocking kick by Mullane. Just went straight across the field. Fortunately for him that Morwood's there. Morwood does well. Keeps his composure and kicks it to the wing. The mark will be taken by Howard. Howard on centre wing. Here comes Collingwood. He gets past Thompson very easily. Up into the pocket. Dive, he did. Paul Tuddenham, but couldn't take the mark. And Winton takes it over for a boundary throw-in. 40 metres around from the Collingwood goal. And the difference between the two sides is still only one straight kick. 8 minutes into the last quarter.
I said before we haven't seen much of Dacos. Of course, he dominated in the first quarter, but since then we haven't seen a great deal of him.
Clark has gone right out of it.
Dacos gets the hand pass to Tuddenham, but the clearing kick by Keane. Terry Danaher. Morwood comes at him to spoil. Well played, Shane Morwood. And I know Collingwood have got a very high respect for the number 7, and I can see why too. He adds a bit of class and experience to that side.
Boundary throw in on centre wing. Madden puts himself in front, folds, gets the tap down, kicks it around the corner to centre-half forward. Watson held, but he didn't have the ball, and the umpire watched it. I don't believe that. Gaffer in support Turner. Turner into the centre. Atkins back across to Turner. He's muffed it. May not get out of trouble. Gets the handball to Gaffer. Back to Atkins. Atkins has Krasiska in support. Now the ball in the hands of Perkins. Nearly caught by Hawker. Perkins gets the kick away, and it's marked by Dacos at centre-half forward.
It always happens, doesn't it? Just when they say they're gone out of the game, up they pop. And there's Peter Dacos up on the forward line now, taking an excellent mark in front. Very strong mark. And with a chance of levelling the scores, Dacos kicking from goal from about 35 metres out, directly in front.
Dacos puts it straight through the centre. That's his 4th goal, and scores a level. Nearly 10 minutes into the last quarter. And the 28,000, 29,000 fans that came to the MCG have not been disappointed. It's been a tremendous tussle from go to woe. And here we have it all tied up with about 20 minutes to go.
And the Collingwood fans coming to life. They haven't had a great deal to cheer about, but by gee, the young boys have taken it right up to Essendon. Madden clever over the top, but it goes to Howard. Howard not tackled, kicks to half forward. Oh, and the mark by Wallace. He anticipated that well in front of Tuddenham. Kicks wide for Folds. And Folds, well and truly the veteran of the Essendon side, half-back flank, goes for the hand pass to Walsh. Nick Walsh out of defence. Baker under the ball. Turner missed it. Kerrison hasn't, but the kick under pressure. Play on it was touched. Thompson tackled by Morwood. Watson, explosive. Anticipation from the Essendon fans. Beautiful pass to Baker onto Hawker. Now Hawker, 45 metres out, in short to Terry Danaher, and Collingwood defence very loose, but by gee, there was some brilliant play from the Essendon veterans on that occasion.
That's right. All the veterans combined very well there. Baker, Hawker, and finally Danaher. And the lead's changed 6 times through this match.
And Hawker has put it through.
Terry Danaher.
Terry Danaher has put it through for a goal. And that puts Essendon back in front. That's 5 goals to Terry Danaher. And the Bombers leading now by 6 points.
There's the 3 veterans. Hawker, beautiful on the left foot. Perfect pass to Terry Danaher. And with that side of his head shaved after that clash with Paul van der Haar, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a few stitches in that head.
Bounce favours Mullane. Chance now for Young Moore. Gets his foot to the ball up towards half forward. Gafer takes the mark for Collingwood at centre half back. He plays on. Telegraphs the hand pass to Kerrison. Kerrison over the top. A little bit fortunate. Krasiska bounced at his feet. Came up. He gathered well. Now he kicks long into the half forward area. Paul Tuddenham can't take the mark. Rushed over the boundary line by Wallace, and we'll have a throw in at half forward for Collingwood at the 12.5-minute mark. Essendon lead by 6 points. Chance for Tuddenham. Can he get clear? Yes. Kick around the corner to the centre half forward position. Nearly a mark to Perkins. Staying on the ground was Walsh. Handball to Hawker. Hawker through centre half back. Essendon player on the ground behind play. Up towards half forward. Salmon can't mark. Dispossessed by Atkins. Did it well, Graham. Atkins out towards the wing. Mullane around the corner. A little short chip kick to Doyle. Doyle looping handball. Collingwood have got the numbers. McKeon runs up to the 50-metre mark and chips it over to Ryan. And Ryan takes the mark only 30 metres out directly in front. And could we have the scores all tied up again? 13.5 minutes gone. Considine in the hands of the trainers. 22nd kick coming up for Matt Ryan. And what a game he's played. Kicked 3 goals. And as well as 22 kicks, he's also had 4 hand passes. Great little rover. And if this is what Collingwood can find in their junior ranks, with Krasiska, Kroll, etc., there's a future for the Pies. Ryan kicks for goal and puts it through and scores a tie again.
Well, I came here, I thought it would be a big letdown after yesterday's game out at the Western Oval between Footscray and Melbourne. But this has been every bit as good. And tremendous. There's 28,000 people here, and they've seen a really good contest. It is good play by McEwen. Saw Ryan there and chipped a perfect pass into him. And Ryan, who's been in everything, is really best on the ground performance. 4 goals to Matty Ryan.
Centre bounce scores a level at the 14.5-minute mark of this last quarter. A whistle on play. The Essendon players trying to con the umpire, saying it was their free kick, but it's going to Perkins. Perkins for Collingwood. Goes for the hand pass. Oh, nobody handballed over the mark. As Krasiska went through. He went through between Perkins and the man on the mark. Now Krasiska a chance, but oh, this is a hospital one. Put Howard under plenty of pressure. Thompson comes through, close to the boundary line, out.
Well,
Bit of an experience then by the Maggies.
I was going to say they gained nearly as much ground as a kick anyway with running and long hand passes, but a little bit ineffective. 15 minutes gone. Scores a level at the MCG. 19-12 plays 26. Atkins, good hand pass. Perkins against the boundary line. Shoots for goal. Out of bounds on the full. Free kick to the Bombers. Winton with the ball in the back pocket.
Winton will kick long down the centre. Baker coming in behind Madden will get it. Oh, hand pass slickly to Watson. Watson's kicked to half forward. Salmon. Nice play, Christian. Outmanoeuvred Salmon. Beat him pointless.
Paul Salmon been very disappointing this afternoon. Should have been Ideal day for him today to kick goals, and he hasn't kicked one as yet.
Christian transfers play to the members' side to Mullane. Mullane onto Fellows. Collingwood with a build-up into the pocket. Mark taken by Tottenham inside 50 metres. Back on the mark there, the Essendon defender. Tottenham's got a player in support in short. It's Shane Morwood. And he's well within kicking distance now. Paul Tottenham just a little too far out. Perhaps hasn't improved the angle at all, but Shane Morwood uses the football well. 20th possession. Chance to kick his second goal. Beautiful kick by Shane Morwood. Collingwood in front. The Magpies by 6 points, past the halfway mark of the last quarter.
And that was a real pressure kick by Shane Morwood. On a very tight angle, with the scores all tied up. And he split the middle, Shane Morwood. Pretty good game for him this afternoon, 20 possessions. But Essendon very bad defence, because they let him get there by himself, and he was there for quite a while without anyone picking him up.
Shade over 17 minutes into the last quarter. Collingwood leading by 6 points. Oh, cleverly done by Madden, but Kerrison's reading the play well. The ball pushed out, but it's all Essendon at the moment. Keane kicks them forward. Kerrison comes through, fists the ball away from Williams. Kerrison's got it again. Kicks now up onto the half-forward line. Tottenham runs at the ball. Ryan has the chance. Under pressure from Moore, and the ball over the boundary line, throwing that left half forward flank for the Magpies. They're in attack. They're leading by 6 points. 18 minutes gone, last quarter.
Well, what a finish. The fans have got their money's worth this afternoon. Oh, free kick against Starkovic to Simon Madden. One arm in the middle of his back, and he climbs and forces Simon Madden into the ground. Simon Madden plays on, gets the handball to Walsh. Walsh onto Watson, booed by the Collingwood supporters, Timmy Watson. Onto Hamilton, gets past Doyle pretty easily with strength. Hamilton in the centre of the ground, kicks towards the Salmon direction. Oh, interference by Christian. Good roving by Williams. Christian tidies up. Hawker's a chance. He paddles it on in front. Salmon down behind play. Umpire decides on a bounce at centre half forward for Essendon.
I think Paul Salmon ran into Christian's head. Yes, he did. And gee, that would hurt.
Bounce of the ball at centre half forward for the Bombers. Kerrison kicks the ball out into the centre. Good punch away by Ryan. Fellows overruns it. Get back after it a little bit harder. Here's a chance now for Simon Madden. Flips it over to Foulds. Foulds with experience. Can he break clear? Atkins did a good tackle. Forced Foulds to kick quickly. Out to half forward. Keeping his feet well, Doyle, as the young fellow Moore slipped over. Doyle through centre wing. Gives the hand pass to Ryan. A little bit too far, but Ryan's good enough to tidy up. Kicks it into the pocket. Mark to McEwen. Yes! And the Collingwood fans elated as Ronnie McEwen takes the mark. 30 metres out. Difficult angle. And Collingwood lead by 6 points, approaching the 20-minute mark of the last quarter. McEwen's kick for goal across the face, into the pocket, and it's over on the full.
Mark to Collingwood. Darren Mullane it's been paid to.
Considine on the boundary line, limbering up for the Magpies. Limbering up for Essendon. 23rd possession for Darren Mullane. And a very, very difficult angle. Already kicked one goal. He just might run around. Salmon coming off. He runs around Mullane. Oh, he's kicked it, I think. Yes, what a goal! And the MCG comes alight with Collingwood flags. Whatever, it's all black and white. The Magpies lead by 12 points.
Gee, this has been a great performance by Collingwood. To get back in this match, they've had a very poor season, but the future looks pretty rosy for them with the players, the young players that they've got in this side. Just need a couple of probably key position players, and they'll be right up there with them.
12-point lead now as Fellows gets the tap down, but Bomber Thompson trying to salvage something for the Bombers. It's scrappy play. Walsh tries to get it. Williams dives on it. Hand pass wide to Keane. He's going one way, then the other. Gets the hand pass. That was Hamilton getting it out wide to Johnson. Johnson kicks the ball up onto the half-forward line. Oh, Baker and Turner. Turner hesitated slightly. Baker kept going, but forced the ball over the boundary line for a throw-in. Left half-forward flank for Essendon. And Salmon...
yes, he got a blood nose out of that clash with Christian.
Flip over the back, Thompson. Does it well, Mark Thompson. Quick kick up towards half-forward. But Collingwood, they're desperate to hang on. Overrun by Krasiska. Good play by Turner. Johnston there. Handball back, but it's out of bounds. It is out of bounds back where Krasiska putting pressure on the Essendon player. And at the 22-minute mark, we've got a boundary throw-in just outside. It's about 60 metres from goal in Essendon's forward line, and they trail by 12 points. 22-6. What kicking by Collingwood? 19-12 Essendon. Here's a chance for Williams. Gets past Krasiska. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he ducked into
Holding
that.
the ball
He
against
ducked into
Darren
it.
Williams.
Very good decision, umpire, because Darren Williams definitely ducked into that one.
Krasiska kicks it to half-back. Turner takes the mark.
And Turner can run. Madden on the mark now, but he kicks to half-forward. McEwen! Oh, strong mark! McEwen, the hand pass now wide, and they're running. Howard to half-forward. Oh,
A free
someone's
kick.
been put down field. That was
kick.
Howard. Was it put down after he kicked the ball and Starcevic? Will he get the free kick, or is it going to be Orville? Orville, I think, has got the free kick. Mark Orville has already kicked 3 goals. 3 goals too. He was moved out to centre-half forward to strengthen that particular position because he was playing well at full forward.
Oh, Kevin Sheedy will not be happy about that one.
Well, with Collingwood leading by 2 goals, he's had 9 kicks. This young Mark Orville, but with Collingwood leading by 2 goals, a goal here would give them an 18-point lead at the 23.5-minute mark of the last quarter. And the pressure on the youngster, and he's put it through the middle. And the Collingwood players are elated, but they've got to concentrate for about another 6 or 7 minutes.
Yes, it's not over yet. 3 goals up at the nearly the 24-minute mark. Looking pretty good for Collingwood, but they must not relax. And a good afternoon's work by Orville. That's his 4th goal. And he's provided a target for the Collingwood side up there on that forward line.
He did it well. I just watched Dacos giving him a bit of a tip to kick towards that left-hand goalpost, and he did it perfectly. Just maybe a fraction of breeze brought it back, and perfect goal to Orville. Bounce back in the centre. Madden back in the ruck. Thumps it towards centre-half forward. But Atkins is there for Collingwood. He kicks it wide to the outer wing. No one there. The ball running close to the boundary line. Ryan and Moore go after it, and it goes over just in front of those 2 players, and we'll have a throw-in on centre wing. Collingwood have done well. They've just kept on persisting, and now they lead by 18 points, and we're nearly into time on in the last quarter. It'd be a tragedy if they lost it from here. Fellows taps it along. McKeon tries to flip it further forward, but it goes over for another boundary throw-in.
Yes, time ticking away as we approach time on. Only about 10 seconds to time on. Fellows from behind now gets the front position. Madden. Oh, quick hand pass by Gafer. Johnson gets the hand pass away. Williams and Foles could have had it, but they let it go. Kerrison eventually up to the half-forward line. McEwen, oh, coming through is O'Donnell. Hand pass wide there for Moore. He lets it go for Johnson. Johnson, the hand pass to Watson, outer side wing. Long kick up for Terry Danaher. Krasiska comes in and spoils a teammate. Terry Danaher pushed off the ball. Turner to Christian. And away they go. Krasiska has a bounce, has a little look around. He's coming out of attack. He's got plenty of support. In the middle of the ground, kicks to half forward. Oh, nice mark there by Anthony Danaher, who has been quiet.
Yes, hasn't done much at all, Tony Danaher. He kicks it towards half-back. Foles takes the mark, gives it to O'Donnell. O'Donnell in the centre of the ground. Kicks it out wide to Hawker. Here's a build-up for the Bombers. Hawker, no one between him and the goals. He goes long. It could bounce through. Oh, good interception by Collingwood defence. And it's rushed through for a behind to the Bombers. The difference is 17 points in favour of Collingwood, and we've played 26 minutes in the last quarter.
Turner, who's played grandly in defence, setting up many attacks out of defence, kicks wide. Mullane in front. Oh, and behind was Doyle. Letting him support is the little fellow in Ryan. Tried to do too much. Perhaps knew that there was pressure coming, and now it's the Bombers' turn through O'Donnell. He doesn't know where to go. Now he does, has one bounce, gets around, chips it in short, and the mark will be taken by Thompson. Thompson, 40 metres out from goal. 26 and a half minutes gone last quarter. 20th kick for Thompson, and is it going to be a goal? It is. So the Bombers aren't a spent force yet. They're fighting on, and at the approaching the 27-minute mark of the last quarter, it's 144 to 133, so it's Collingwood by 11 points.
Collingwood by 11, and time's ticking away. 27 minutes gone, and they still need 2 straight kicks to win this match. There's a pass over to Thompson, and Thompson kicked that through for his third. And not a bad afternoon for Thompson. He's been a good player for Essendon.
It was good play by that young guy too. He kept looking for someone up the field, even though he was a little bit tentative with a couple of bounces. Back in the centre, Simon Madden. It's that centre-half forward. If Hawker can gather, the Bombers are still a chance. He does. He can't slip the forward tackle. Chance for Gaffer. Atkins. Gaffer flips it over. Now Howard for Collingwood overruns it. Simon Madden in there. He's very tired. Foles for Essendon. Tries to get control of it. Now he does. Handball into the centre. Chance for Baker. He's got Keane in support. Keane goes the long one towards full forward. Over the top. No mark taken by Considine. Turner there to tidy up, and he finds Mullane at half-back, and the Collingwood team out of trouble. He runs through half-back. Kicks with the left foot. He's a tired man too. Up towards half-forward. Tuddenham can't mark. Wallace keeps his feet well. The young Bomber player. Left foot kick to half-forward. It's all Collingwood. In comes Nick Walsh for Essendon. Up towards half-forward, and Atkins takes the safe mark for Collingwood. He flips the handball over to Howard. Howard at half-back. In towards Mullane. Mullane will be tackled. Before he does so, he gets the flip away. But Williams intercepts and kicks it to half-forward. Thompson takes the mark for Essendon.
Thompson gets the lead from further afield, and the mark has been taken.
Play on.
Oh, play on. As it comes out to Atkins, to Morwood. Collingwood moving it surely out of defence now. Howard.
From right to left. They've won the toss and going to the scoring end, as it was in the preliminary final in second division. And as the ball's rushed over the boundary line, I can give you that score. Paran, a fine last term. They went away to defeat Werribee by 31 points. So Werribee's dream of a first ever flag in VFA football has gone begging. They lost 19-11, 125 to Werribee 14-10, 94. So Paran play Waverley next week here in the curtain raiser to the first division grand final. A berth is waiting for one of these teams. Port Melbourne in the vertical stripes as Barry Round for Williamstown gets them out of trouble, and they go out to the outer wing. Michelli driving the ball down for Willie, and it's a good pass too, taken by Kevin Hughes, who came into the team this week. Pass up towards Knight, gets the handball back from Willis. Knight the shot at goal. One behind, so Williamstown get the first score on the board after a minute. The preliminary